Hey guys, how you guys doing? How you guys been? I know it's been a minute. But tomorrow we're doing D&D for the first time in I think 5 months-ish. So, for context, we are going to be doing an iteration of one of my favorite campaigns that I've ever DM'd in my entire life, I think. It's called the Zandeetta campaign, and it lasted for about 5 years in its entirety. It went through 3 different versions of a campaign, but the world existed entirely throughout it. Um, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be dividing these videos into one about the world, one about the characters, and one about just general information that you guys need to know. I might just do one because I feel like it's not going to take that long, but we'll figure it out and we will go from there. Okay, so let's get this started with the world. So for realms, there's not that many. We start with Midgard, also known as Andretta. The mortal world. This is the easiest world to realm hop from. It has important locations such as the Northern Mountains, ruled by patron saint Meliodas of Eden, but home to all reptilian races and monsters. So the Northern Mountains also have where Vance's saint is. It's a monastery where you can learn draconic shit. I'm pretty sure that's somewhere else in this. Uh, the next one is the North Genasi Temple, ruled by Zephyr, the leader of the Water Genasi. The next one is the East Genasi Temple, ruled by Daisa, leader of the Earth Genasi. The South Genasi Temple, ruled by Dabi, the leader of the Fire Genasi. The West Genasi Temple, ruled by Gale of the Air Genasi. For context, for all of you who don't understand the importance of that, the Genasi were a very big part in the second iteration of the Zandeetta campaign. It was this whole thing, but they are a big staple of just elemental power, monk shit, monastery bullshit. So they're very, big on that. Also, we're recording on my tablet for school, and we're gonna see how this works. If it doesn't work, it's fine. If it does, it does. That's great. So, yeah. The next location is Rosoka, the Lost Island, a peaceful land that is said to be the place of the Guardians. A peaceful land that is said to be the place where the Guardians of Zandeetta made their stand against evil, and it remained lost for 1,000 years. So the context for this one is in the first campaign of Zandeetta, the Guardians, the original Guardians, they're long gone now. Long. I think Matt's the only one that's left in this campaign. They made their stand against evil in this forgotten island that they sought out for ever and ever and ever. There's also some other locations. Sorry, I'm a little cold. I'm not contagious. I'm fine. We're chilling. There's also the Bay Forest. There's a lot of the coastal cities. There's a lot of stuff, but those are the big ones that I feel like are gonna be prominent tomorrow. I need to finish how we're starting, but that's great. Next realm is the Shadowfell. Hey, Jace. Land of darkness and evil. Only those of pure wickedness exist here. It is ruled by patron saint Jace of Eden. They seem to be the only exceptions to this rule. I wrote this before I got all your information, by the way, I'm just letting you know. The world is directly below Infernus, and there are natural ways to get from realm to realm between the two. There are locations such as the Twin Peaks, the 2 biggest mountains in all of existence. They are rumored to have been one at some point, but were separated by the demigod Eclipse, by his sword Black Blood. Locals say that they can hear screams between the 2 mountains. The Black Throne, this is where the palace is located. So for the Shadowfell, there's not that much there. It's kind of like Tartarus. The River Styx is there. A lot of demons and dark elves do shit there. There's the black market there. But after you, this is more to Elijah specifically. After you took over in this reality, your entire purpose was to just replace order where the soul cage once existed. I think that's actually I'm gonna make that your title actually, just while I'm right here. I fear Saint Jace Soul Cage. And if you want me to change that, just shoot me a text later, or I'll ask you tomorrow because I'll be at work before this. I think I'm done. I just need to take medicine. The next realm is Infernus, the land of the demonic and damned. It is literally just hell. Dead souls can find themselves here if they desire punishment. Wait. Dead souls can find themselves here if they deserve punishment or have unfinished business after death. There's a natural rift here, the Shadowfell within the castle of it. Ruled by the 16th Dreadlord on record, patron saint Syra of Eden. Important locations improve the pentagram. The cities of hell divided into factions that resemble the spaces created in a pentagram. The inner space is the capital where the castle is and is referred to as the Pride District. So each space has its own thing. Like there's a lot of them are tied into sins, but I think I made the middle one Pride because of Lucifer being like the whole thing of like, oh, Lucifer was still God's favorite angel and is like, I think he was the first sin, if I'm not mistaken, right? According to like Peter Binsfield or whatever the fuck his name is. Here's a really important one. I think this is the last one that I have so far, because I am sharing this document with you guys soon. Eden, the land of sea and stars. I'm so happy that I can bring this reality back. I love Eden so much. A beautiful land full of blue stars. A beautiful land filled with blue hues and gorgeous bodies of water that reflect seemingly endless stars. There's only one natural inhabitant, and that is Lady Eden, the mother of existence. There are only a few locations of note. The Forge of Stars, the place where the weapons of the gods and the divine are enchanted or created to have the holy and pure energy that they hold. And then the next one is the Domain of Space and Time. This is where all things are created. This is where all things are created and born. From realities to universes to the very mortals who exist within them, they're all created here. I also want to do like a hyperbolic time chamber type shit with this one, just because I think that'd be cool as shit. Because you're gonna get access to Eden sooner or later. And here is the spot you've all been waiting for: the Saints of Eden. This party of heroes saved the land of Zandeetta time and time again within their lives. Their most important adventure being how they purged the world of the evil incarnates, also referred to the Black Dragon. Eden, the mother of existence and reality, saw their work and admired them greatly, and granted them the power to ascend to the status of gods. So essentially speaking, this is why I asked for your characters. Because what I'm doing is I'm basically making you guys gods of this world, or at least patron saints of this god. So you can be worshipped as patrons, you can be worshipped as gods, you can be worshipped as anything. If you work with Eden, you're in. Like, you are in. If Eden likes you, you're set. You're fine. Let's start with Saint Elaine the Kitsune. Known for her kind nature and power that exists in this world and her mass control of the astral and spiritual plane. So, Lily, what that means for you is, as Elaine... Okay, context for this. When these guys are present, when the patron saints are present, you are them. I don't narrate them, you narrate them. It's kind of like an improv thing. You remember how they act. That's why it's a character that you've played with me. I'll send you guys lore if they're going to be in a campaign or in a session, but it's probably assume that they will be. But Lily, what this means for you is you get your spiritual shit, you get your abilities. I don't know if I'm going to give you the forgotten thing though, because I don't know if I'm putting them in yet or not. Probably not though. Yeah, you guys all know who Elaine is. I hate to tell you guys all know Elaine. I think Elaine does. Oh, my boy, Saint Sariel the Angel, known for his robotic form alongside their immense control of mortal ki and their mastery of martial hand-to-hand combat. So, Dan, you're pretty much just, like, Robot Goku. The fact that you can channel ki at all as a robot is fucking crazy. You do have the Nexus. I forgot to write that down. I'm just gonna put this in the video because this means that you actually had to watch it, and I want you to text me if you watch this, Dan. The Nexus in this is literally just something from Eden. This is a crystal from the reality of Eden. And that gives you all your powers and everything, and you are able to share that, blah, 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 blah. Saint Meliodas of the Dragons. Matt, we talked about this a lot on the way to Syracuse for the last few days. Ruler of the Northern Mountains, known for their vast rule of the dragons and their close relationship with the demons of Infernus. What this means is you're really buddy-buddy with Syra, you are an ally of Eclipse, and you're cool with Darsa, I'm assuming. I think we talked about that earlier. I'll get into draconic abilities in a minute after this I'll go into abilities, I think, because that's video, actually, because then, yeah, if it's not in the doc, it's fine, because then you guys have to watch the video. Here's my boy, Saint Syra, Dreadlord of the Demons, King of all King of all Infernus, the newest Dreadlord, the 16th of the Land of Fire. He is known for his horrific and barbaric attack style with his blade known as Wyvera. Saint Jace, the Soul Cage of the Shadows. Saint Jace, Soul Cage of the Shadows. Lord of the Shadowfell, he is known for killing. It's not Blackblood. Holy shit, wrong campaign. For killing. So Lord Soul Cage and bringing order back to the land of evil and darkness. Elijah, we need to workshop Jace a little bit. We don't. If I remember correctly, we did not have a lot about Jace that I had access to before this. Saint Frieza, Master of the North. Master of the Draconic Monastery. Master of the Draconic Monastery. This is where all the draconic techniques that are learned by those who weren't as lucky to have been born with the abilities to harness draconic magic. So that's a perfect segue into draconic abilities. Okay. So draconic abilities include Dragon Rage, which is basically Super Saiyan. It grows in levels, it grows in increments. It just boosts your power by, I think, like 50%. It's a decent sized power boost, and it's like you just a chill guy. I went to Chill Guysville, and they all knew you there. You also get something called Full Counter, which is really cool. It's essentially just if something that's fired at you magically or physically, and you say Full Counter and roll successfully, you fire it back 2 times as powerful. And in theory, we talked about this when me and Matt first started, you can do a ping pong effect and just fire it back as hard as you want. For the 2 Dragon Kings, you have Calling Command. This actually goes for the Demon. This also goes for Syra and technically Elaine. So Elaine spirits, me demons, dragons, and reptiles. Essentially, this just means anybody who is within your kingdom or within your walls or within your race, you can be like, hey, fuck you, do my shit. It's kind of like a control thing. For demons, I'll work that out later, because I need to read Elijah's text a little bit more, and then I'll know where I'm going. And last but not least, so here's another thing that I don't know if I'm keeping these, but I'll just put them in there. They're called incarnates. These are beings created by Eden herself with the vision of maintaining balance and maintaining order throughout the existence. They each are represented by something, blah, 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 blah. That's not in that improving. Creation is Demetrius, destruction is Void, redemption is Achilles, truth is Remnant, determination is Arcus, pride is Lucifer, patience is Barlow, love is Zarus, and hope is Yara. More details will be added later, so I guess I am keeping that in. Okay. Here's the fun ones, the NPCs. Here's the really important ones. These are actually very important for the first game specifically. Enigma, or Balake, the richest man in Midgard. He has the ability to break the 4th wall. Actually, it's going to be really funny tomorrow, because me and Matt have a bit that we have in mind for him. He is described as a 7-foot-tall purple tiefling, always wearing eccentric clothing to show off his bottomless wealth. He seems like he knows all of you, but has no idea where he's getting that idea from. But you have no idea where he's getting that idea from. He's pretty much, he's kind of like Deadpool, in a way. Like, he's like, hey, I know you. Who the fuck are you talking to? Them right there. There's no one there. I know. Like, I don't know. The Twins of Chaos. I'm really excited for these 2 to come back. Eclipse and Darsa. These 2 tieflings are the strongest to ever live. Older brothers to the current Dreadlord Syra. These 2 demons act as good and evil within the demonic realm. Darsa being kind and patient, while Eclipse is quick to anger and has a lack of impulse control. Eclipse causes problems and Darsa fixes them. This is how Syra views the relationship. They are both feared and respected throughout the realms. They're just pretty much, so Syra, Daedra, Eclipse, Lucifer, Sparta, me, are the demo gods. Jace, for just the deals, I might put your new character in there, just because I feel silly. Chronicle, I feel you guys don't like him. The smartest dragonborn to ever exist. All that is written down is instantly committed to his perfect memory. He is the keeper of the magical library of Alexandria, which has all mortal and divine knowledge within its walls. It's what it sounds like. I don't need to explain that, I don't think. These next 4, I'm saying this now, are, I think, the most important NPCs besides Enigma. The Karai, also known as Salvation, a creature that is reborn every 1,000 years to stop the spread of evil and destruction by its respected opposite, known as the Calamity. The Karai wields the magic item known as the Sword of Salvation, a blade of pure energy and power that will only appear as long as the Karai remains pure and good. The Calamity, also known as Damnation, a creature that is reborn every 1,000 years to slaughter all who stand in its way and must battle the Karai to continue the cycle, fighting over and over again. They wield the blade known as the Sword of Damnation. Looks identical to Salvation, but is made of an evil green cackling energy. It only exists to destroy all who oppose it. Eden, the mother of all things, a beautiful woman who exists in her own domain where she makes the very fabric of existence. The gods and creatures who manage it, so on and so forth. She is kind, caring, all-powerful, and all-knowing. That's important. Malachi, former student of the Saints of Eden, Syra, along with Eclipse and Darsa, and Meliodas. He was born with the ability to copy magic that he saw and replicate it perfectly. All he wanted was to make his fathers proud, but he went missing one day and was never found. Oh shit, that rhymed actually a little bit. So, shit, this has been 15 minutes already? God damn. I'm super excited for tomorrow. This is genuinely my favorite campaign that I've ever created. Zandeetta is my favorite world, I think, that I've ever done. And I'm really excited for you guys to play it. I'm really excited for you guys to experience it. I'm probably going to do the playlist a little bit later tonight. Table's all set up right now. We'll play at 2:45. We'll go to 7. We'll have fun and everything, and it'll be great. I'm really excited to see you guys. It's been a while, and it's going to be great to see you all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be your DM for the campaign, and I'm really excited to see you guys tomorrow.